What's up, YouTube? Ditto Head back again to play some Golf Clash. We are going to be playing the Winter Major with my alt account in Pro and my main account in Expert. I did get a chance to watch Tommy's Expert playthrough to get some notes, windage, and such. So, this is second attempt with my alt account. Had two bad holes yesterday, so and actually I have written Katana for the first hole with this account because it's a little bit lower level. It's a extra. I have an extra mile 5 on this account. I really want to get the extra mile 6, but I haven't seen an extra mile card in weeks. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna do this account and play a little bit more conservatively, I guess you would say. Not going for dunks, which kind of screwed me yesterday. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and get started here on playing the Pro division. First hole is going to be a Katana, extra mile, and a thorn. So that should be this, but we're going to put this bag in play because of the sniper for shootouts. Got the Katana selected. And let's just make sure. Okay, got the warrant. Got the power 2 ball. 10% downhill for this first shot. And let's go. Not gonna waste any time today. I just want to get these rounds done, and then I have to work tonight. So yeah, the Katana. I think I used the Katana yesterday, and it worked pretty well. So we'll do 10% downhill, and then we'll do max top spin, 3 right spin, and not go for the dunk on the second shot. Hey, Jens, thanks for the good luck. I'm doing Pro first and then Expert. So I'm going to use the Pro account as a bit of a warm-up for the Expert. And hopefully get my timing in sync, aligned, you know, however you want to call it. But yeah, second attempt here at Pro with this account. Third attempt overall. And yeah, my mini account, Little Ditto, qualified in 4th. So we are in the opening round with that account. So max top, 3 right, and we got red ring at the bunker and 1/4 of it in the rough on the right. So we got 5.7. It's going to be 2.6 rings. And no curl. Oh. Great shot. Great right. Uh-oh. All right, that works. Phew. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, Jens. I'm not going for... I'm going to play a little more conservatively. Like I said, not going for dunks and, you know, hopefully, you know, I had some bad notes written down for a couple of the holes. Left spin, I had left spin written down when it should have been right spin, so Hopefully I got those cleaned up and, have the right notes now. And then, like I said, not going for some of the more technical shots. But I do like my signature, I guess you would call it. So 5.3, 2.5.
Perfect shot.
Go in the hole. Nope. Under adjusted.
Nice on.
But that's makeable. Unlike yesterday with the smacking it off of the pin, and then I think, did I hit the chip shot great? I think, and that's why I missed the chip shot. I take it, Jens, that your 2 accounts qualified for the opener.
Birdie.
Well, already off to a better start, considering I made par there yesterday. Oh, nice. So you'll have pretty good tiebreakers if it comes all the way down to your qualifying round. Is this? No, it's not.
Great shot.
So we got 20% downhill, 5.4, 6.3. So there's 5, 6.3-ish.
Perfect.
All right, there we go. Got a perfect. Of course, it's on a shootout, but
Nice on.
a little too much backspin, which I guess actually it doesn't call for any backspin or side spin, but got the win. So, whew, deep breath, sigh of relief. Yeah, that's a good thing to do, Jens, is if I lose 3 in a row, I stop playing for the day. Or I wouldn't necessarily always say the day. If I have time to stop and then come back, I'll stop and come back, give it like a half an hour to an hour, and then go back to playing. But I mean, you have your good days and bad days. Now, are you in one of the 19th family clans? So 10% downhill, max top, max left is going to be the adjustment on this.
Great shot.
Well played. So max and max. We're going to go with half the blue ring in the rough. 6.3 is going to be 2.9. We'll just go 3 rings.
Perfect shot.
And all right. That is good. Oh, you're in the hole hunters? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna move and try to get into one of the 19th family clans for this season, but with all the up in the air with my personal life and new job and everything like that, I didn't want to go into a new clan and then not be able to play and contribute. So, you know, in a month's time, once life kind of settles in again, probably try to get moved, get all 3 of my accounts moved into a 19th clan. Alright, so this is the second bounce with the ball guideline kind of in the bunker and aiming slightly right of the pin. And we got 2 back, no side. So 2 back. And then we got clear all 6.8 at max is 2.9. So we're just going to go 3 again.
Perfect shot.
And caught it perfect. So let's see how this one works. Huh. Okay. It's like the 2 back didn't really work so well there, with the second bounce kind of being in the
Eagle.
in the bunker. But we'll make minor adjustments and tweaks to that. Yeah, we're just going to do this so that I don't really have to play for wind. A little bit of wind.
Perfect shot.
Woo! Eagle. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought I saw, or maybe I caught a little bit of James's stream last night, and I guess he was kind of talking about that. 10%. Yeah. 6.2, 3.1.
Perfect shot.
For like a second, but then I said no. For like a second. But yeah, I just need to play safe, I guess. You know, go for the shots I know how to play, and you know, because in all honesty, the two dunk attempts I tried yesterday was more the initial setup and not having it set up correctly because I smacked off the pin. So to me that means that I had both. One shot was, I think, with tailwind, and one shot was with side wind, so crosswind. So to me, it means I just didn't have the initial setup correct. Um,
Nice on.
yeah. I mean, it's definitely easier with your wedge when you're, just off the green, but not so much for not feeling it so much with the thorn. So we're gonna go with the navigator, and then clubs should be good. Well, we'll go to this bag just in case. It's the hole we just played. So what I screwed up on that shootout was it should be one back. One back, one right, not two back, two right. So one back, one right.
Great shot.
Get out. Yeah, he I would say had the wrong club or needed a power 3 ball probably. So 6.2. I need 3 rings for this adjustment. 1 and 1. Yeah, right on 3 rings.
Perfect shot.
Wow. Just not quite catching the bounce, I don't think. I think I had the same exact thing happen to me yesterday. I'm going to have to take a look at that and figure out what the heck I'm doing wrong there. Definitely need to aim further up that fairway. It is obviously the issue that I'm having there.
Great shot.
Compressed ball guideline. Make note of that.
Nice on.
Compressed BGL. Should I dunk it, Jens? I think I'm just going to play for the rule.
Perfect shot.
Woo! I think I made par on that hole yesterday, and that's where I decided I needed to make it a practice round. So the two holes that kind of yeah. All right, thanks, Jen. I'm only gonna dunk if you say yes, or you tell me ahead of time to go for the dunk. Like I said yesterday, it seems like the dunks only work whenever you tell me to go ahead and dunk. All right, so this hole we're gonna go with the Quasar, and it should be an extra mile and a Goliath shot. So we'll have max top, max left, 10% downhill. It's a power one ball, 10% downhill. Max top, max left. A slight bit of curl, which is going to be 2.9. I keep getting these, it's like the same adjustment on every hole. So just to the edge of the ring for the curl, and then hit it great. So hopefully that doesn't hurt me. Whew, okay. So I wonder if this should be like, I know Tommy had said if you go too far, then you need to play 10% downhill on your second shot. That seems like it may have gone too far and up that hill. Second shot is a rough bump with 3 top spin. I have to kind of see here if this second shot is going to require elevation adjustment.
Great shot.
Alright, so 3 top. .73, so we'll just go 3 rings. And I did leave the 10% adjustment on that, so
Nice on.
alright, that was, you know, a fair effort. The lack of ball guideline was a little bit of an issue there. I didn't want to put the end of the ball guideline all the way up to the flag stick, but I think I can, so we'll make note of that as well. Because you do get the extended ball guide. Well, yeah, you get the extended ball guideline, so I don't know. But it's uphill. Coming out of that rough, I guess it's slightly uphill, so I can take the ball guideline all the way up to the flag, and that should give me the distance that I then need to get it in the hole. So we'll see if that works for opening round. I made note of it.
Birdie.
Okay. So, happy so far, happy so far. Definitely feeling better than yesterday.
Birdie.
Alright, so this is going to be 20% downhill, 6.5, 7.4 rings, and we're going 3.5 back. And I ran out of time because I was looking at the wrong freaking hole
Great shot.
for my adjustment. It's a shootout. I was looking at the wrong freaking hole. I was like, no adjustment on this? No, wrong hole, dummy. That's why I couldn't find the ball guide line going to the pin without any spin, because I was looking at the wrong freaking hole. That's all right. I won the first matchup with this guy, so he can get his money back, his coins back
Great
on
shot.
this one.
Nice on.
All right, moving on. Par 5, extra mile on the big dog. So change bags and change ball to a Titan. And I think this is the one yesterday where I had the finger slip trying the max overpower. I have max OP written down, but I know on my baby account, I know I do have max OP. Maybe this isn't the one. No, okay, well, that was number 9 that I had the finger slip. Yeah, I mean, the only problem with the shootout is, like I said, like what I just did. I'm looking at the wrong notes. You know what I mean? Because two of them are really similar.
Perfect shot.
Actually, they're all pretty similar. And then I have, the notes from the 19th hole Facebook page. So the on the sheet, the hole is like this big, so it can be a bit tricky to so 10%, 7.5 is going to move me 3-3, and we're just going max. So 3-3 is going to move me to there. One, two, three. Ugh.
Great shot.
I hope I moved it enough to the left. Nope. Damn. Alright. That wasn't even close. I was way off on the timing on that. Oh yeah, definitely, Jens. What I do to kind of keep myself squared away on my notes on the regular holes is I write my score down on each hole. So if I don't see a score written down, you know what I mean, then I know I'm on the right or the correct notes.
Great shot.
So that kind of helps me keep, stay squared away on what notes to be looking at. Well, hopefully I can pull something off here. Because this is an eagle hole. Just so bad on the timing, which is kind of irritating.
Nice on.
I definitely, I had the count, I just didn't have the release. Alright, we're going to play this at mid. So 6.7 at mid, 2.3.
Perfect shot.
Go in. Oh, you bastard. Yeah, it's a good way to keep yourself on track. Write the score down. And yeah, double check, if you're not sure. Did I write that down?
Birdie.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the side spin or, yeah, it could have been. I guess I had the ball guide line aimed right at the center of the cup instead of, off the left edge, but that had the side spin on it already, so it should have, yeah. That's all right. I think the bracket that I was in with this account, 11 under was the top score. So, pro, this is in Pro 2 for the weekly. Unless that was just that bracket. And I'm just going to rough bump it from here. .6 or 2.2. And I had the wrong ball level in, but I don't know. I mean, I think the ball level doesn't, it changes it. It definitely does. But only by like a tenth in most cases. I don't think it's that big of a, um, maybe at the higher winds, it's a bigger change, but all right, let me back out of here real quick and see where I am with chests. Yeah. Get one of these going. And okay, so we need the sniper. Since I'm back here, I might as well just do it from here. Sniper and a navigator. And we're off. Rough bump. Aim slightly left of the pin. So we're going to be 20% downhill. No spin. No top, no back, no right, no left. Man, we're getting the slot machine again today. Like no one's playing. Is it this rough bump? Yeah, this rough bump. Or is it second bounce rough bump? I'm so confused right now. It should be second bounce rough bump. 6.9, 7.9, no, shit, 6.4.
Perfect shot.
Ah. I have rough bump written down, but I did not. Man. Gonna have to pull a shot off here, sand save. But I guess it is a rough bump on that side. I just didn't like the way the ball guideline was with no spin. Now this guy put max backspin on, so
Perfect shot.
I guess it is no spin and on the in a minute I will. Oh, go in. Go in. Go in. All right. Whew. The old sand save. Rough bump on green side. This is hole 6, gens. So it should have been
Birdie.
looks like it should have been the rough bump on the green side. Rough. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely screwed that one up. But pulled a shot off, so 5.5, 10%, 2.7.
Perfect shot.
I didn't like what screwed me up there, Jens, was I did
Nice on.
when I put my aim point in that rough, the ball guideline went way past the hole and then back down, and it threw me off. It concerned me that wasn't the correct one. So, but I have it written down in my notes now, so I know, and I'm gonna write it down on this one too. Green side. But I got the sand safe, so. So, get this, Jens. I went into FedEx last night, and I told them this was my last week,
Perfect shot.
and they didn't seem too happy about it because, when I work, I work. I do the best that I can, and I don't no standing around or whatever. So she wasn't too happy about it, but she understood. But then she put me in the shittiest position that you can be in. Instead of letting me drive, the tugs and stuff for the planes, she put me in a 53-foot trailer unloading freight. Literally by hand, you just grab it and throw it onto a conveyor belt, and it was just like, really, like this is how it's gonna be. So I'm like, I've been debating on whether or not I'm gonna even go back, and that's usually not me. But if you're gonna be shitty to me, even though I only gave you a week notice, you know, it might come back. All right, so sticking with all of that and just going to a Titan ball. So we got Titan and 10% downhill. We're going to play max top, max left. We're going to go pushing back up half a ring, left curl ball at edge of ring, 50% OP. Yeah, I mean, she was nice and everything while I was, before I told her that that I was leaving, but yeah, gave me that kind of crappy position, and then like I said to her, because she initially had me, going outside and doing what I've been doing. So we got 6.7 is 3.1.
Great.
And then, we have like this, they call it a pre-sort meeting. And then she hangs up like your positions before the shift, and then she passes it back around just in case any changes are made due to, people not showing up and stuff like that, calling off. So she passes it around again, and I didn't see, my name on the outside crew. And and then I saw it on the inside crew for offload, and I was like, oh, so am I just gonna be inside all night? And she said, yeah, we'll get you in shape for your new job. And I was like, ew, ew, you nasty. So then all night I'm just thinking, is it even worth me coming back and putting up with this shit? You know? And then I'm like, it's only 3 more days. And, all right, so there's max. So we'll play this at max. Clear all 6.9. Max is 3.3.
Perfect shot.
So for some reason I'm short and I'm right on that one. The other one I was right. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, I don't mind the physical work of it. It's just that, you know, it was like 15 degrees last night, and I was dressed for outside, so it wasn't that bad, you know, being in, you know, a trailer that's outside. But once you're done on, like, so we get like, I don't know, 4 trailers a night. So once you're done with the trailers, then you have to be inside. So then I'm inside, and that's when I really got pissed, because I was sweating my ass off because I had all this cold weather gear on for, you know, being ready to work outside.
Nice on.
So I think I'm gonna go in tonight, and then I have off Wednesday and Thursday. And then I don't know. I get paid on Friday, so I almost kind of in a way, have to go in Friday to get my paycheck at the very minimum. So I might just go in, pick my paycheck up, and walk out and tell her to send me my last paycheck. Yeah. Well, you know, and like the thing that's kind of ridiculous about it is, um, they have high turnover there. I mean, she had one guy that literally came in for one day, and then and quit. Like, literally came in for one day and quit. And you know, I'm at least giving her the 6.2, giving her notice of some sort. 5, 6.2.
Perfect shot.
You know, and she just hired like 4 people, so you know, I don't know. I don't think she's gonna really be shorthanded or anything, but
Nice on.
you know, high turnover. The one guy was telling me, like, when you start there, you have to fill out some paperwork. He said at the beginning of the year, January 2nd or whatever, he printed out 100 sets of this paperwork, and she's already down to like 6 or 7 sets left. Like, that's how many people have come and gone in 2 months. Like almost literally 100 people. You know what I mean? So to get petty like that, I don't know. Definitely makes me not want to go back. So like I said, I'll probably go in tonight, and then Friday go in and pick my paycheck up and leave and be done with it. Tell her to send me my last check and move on to, you know, the new. And what the hell did I get on that? Okay, it was a birdie. Move on to the new job and leave that one behind, and Alright, so this is going to be sniper. Oh, prizes. Sniper, I already got that. A Titan. And we're going to play with 3.5 back, 4.5 right, which is just max right. And we're going to play 35% downhill. Yeah, I mean, it's physically demanding. It's part-time, and the pay really isn't that great. I mean, it's better than minimum wage, but it's part-time, so it's less than minimum wage, to be honest with you. Um, Physically demanding, and uh, they, you have the situation where you have people that work and people that are lazy. And if you're a worker, basically you get, you know, you get broken. And the people that are lazy, just nothing gets said to them.
Great shot.
She's so hard up for people that, um, they don't really reprimand anybody, and then. Um, 3.5 and max, but 6.9, 9.2. So there's 5, 9.2.
Great shot.
But she said oh wow, I even went in the freaking bunker. 35%. Wow. But she even said to me last night, like, well, it's understandable you got a better opportunity, whatever, this and that. This job is more for, kids that are in college that go to school all morning and then come here at night and make, a couple extra bucks, or retirees that don't want to pay for their health insurance out of pocket. And I'm like, so that's what I mean. Like, I got like two sides of the coin from her last night, with her saying she understands and everything, but then at the same time, kind of giving me a bit of a shitty end of the stick. All right, so we're just gonna go 3 rings on this. 2, 3.
Great shot.
Hopefully that was over adjusted, and it was. Woo! What a sand save! The second sand save of the round. All right, final hole. I do believe I have to go to the big dog. Yes. We're gonna go Titan ball, and we're gonna go clear all. No elevation change on this. I'm going max top, 3 right, and about 50% OP. Yeah, I guess. Um, yeah, it is what it is. I wasn't. Um, One of the other things she said to me is, she was like, "Oh, this is a bit surprising." She's like, I always make mental note of who I think's gonna, you know, be around for a while, and I had you as somebody who was gonna be around for a while, so
Perfect
that
shot.
could be part of it too. Um, but in my mind, I was never gonna be around for a while. I needed something to just bring in money until I find full time work. Um, so, all right. So max top, three right. We got 5.2 is going to be 2.2 rings. One, two, three.
Perfect
All right,
shot.
that was much better, even though, it was only 50% OP, but much better than the other OP that I get through. Wow. Huh. That sucks. I might need full OP on that or 75%.
Perfect shot.
I don't think full OP would have hurt me there.
Great shot.
All right, I need some kind of a miracle here. That's funny.
Perfect shot. Eagle.
I just got another rejection from a company saying that my 20 years in drafting uh, makes me unqualified for the position. It's just one of the funniest goddamn things I've ever heard. We're looking for a draftsman, but your experience doesn't qualify you as a draftsman. It's like what? 2.9. We'll go 3. I should respond back. That's all right. I found a job. I'm not interested anymore. Aw, you got to be kidding me.
Nice on.
All right, we'll take it. Another 10 under like yesterday. Um, I mean, it's probably not going to get me first place, but I should be getting at least 12 under. Um, so, should qualify though. I mean, this is still early since I just opened this up. 10 under. Yeah, it's it's pretty stupid. That's pretty stupid, you know. Somehow 20 years doesn't qualify. Well, I know exactly why. 20 years doesn't qualify you for a position they want to fill with somebody with 3 to 5 years of experience so that they can pay them less. I'm not qualified because they don't want to pay me, you know, a a salary that's in line with somebody with my amount of experience. That's why I had to start looking for something outside of drafting because nobody wants to hire. Well, I shouldn't say that. Nobody wants to pay for experience anymore. It seems they think that people with 3 to 5 years of experience can, you know, come in and do a better job than, you know, somebody with actual experience. I had a guy that I hired. He had, you know, 4 years of experience, and I was basically teaching him everything. I had to teach him like everything. So how they think that, you know, I don't know, they get away with it. It happens, you know. The last time I got hired into a drafting position, I had 10 years of experience, and I needed a job, so I took it, but they only offered me, you know, basically a salary of somebody with 5 years of experience. So I had to basically take a pay cut in order to get a job. And this time I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. Um, Try to find something that will basically pay me for my experience, but doing something else because I know they don't pay draftsmen. Draftsmen are a necessary evil in the engineering world. Engineers, you know, they write narratives in like, you know, big 3-ring binders, and they think that the drawings, you know, are secondary to their, you know, 1,000-page narrative on how to, because, you know, contractors sit down and read 1,000 pages of a narrative to figure out how to build a construction project. They never look at the drawings. You know what I mean? Like, come on. They only look at the drawings, and then, you know, they do have people that read the narratives, but they don't use them in the field. They have them on hand because they have to by, you know, permit reasonings, but you know, if they have a question on how to build something, they don't say, well, on page 526 of your narrative. No, they say on sheet number 10 of 20, you know, we're trying to build this section of it. And, you know, so then it's not that, anyway, I'm off on a tangent. I'm going to take a quick break before I get going on the expert round. So I will be right back. All right. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and get this switched over to the main account. I think I had switched my Facebook to that. Yeah. Alright, so we're pretty much using Kingmakers the whole way through on this, and a Titan. I think I have Kingmaker, Titan, Kingmaker, and Kingmaker. But if on the last hole, if the wind is below 8, then we want to go with a Titan. I haven't set my bag up for this yet, so extra mile and a thorn. I actually have to set up a bag. I think I'm going to actually use my Cataclysm. It's a level 2. Maybe I'm not going to use my Cataclysm. I got to take a look at this. Clubs. So, a Cataclysm 2 is 4 yards less than a Cataclysm 5. Big dog would be 180 yard club. Wonder if the 4 yards is gonna make a difference. So I have 2 holes where I would possibly use the Cataclysm. We'll give it a try. It's qualifying, so Cataclysm, Sniper. Actually, I have 3 holes where it's either going to be a cat, possibly a cat. So, anyway, we'll go with this setup here, and we'll see what we can get away with on this. Let's see what I still have 4 packs of. So, what other? Pumpkin ball. Rival ball. I have 23 packs of Kingmakers, so I'm alright there. And then I have another, like, 3 packs, so, like, 26 packs of Kingmakers. Alright. Gonna use the Rudolph ball and just kind of use those up for right now. I'm not gonna completely use them up, I don't think, but and I forgot I need to set up my bag here, so that can go away. Put the Cataclysm in, take the big dog out. Alright, that all looks good. First hole, we will be playing downhill 10%. And, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get going. So we got max top, max right. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. It says plus 3 yards with an extra mile 8, but the setup is basically the same. It's a red ring at the bunker.
shot.
Just in time, Jens. I'm just getting ready to take my first shot here. So we got 8.1. It's going to be 4.4 rings. We're going to do the push away. 4.4-ish.
Perfect shot.
$343. Come on. 340. Okay. 343 is just to put you basically in range for the dunk. I'm not dunking. I'll go for my pull the string shot and leave it at that. It's gonna be a again I don't want to spend 2 million coins trying to qualify. Yeah, Jens, this will work. Yeah, there's max, so that would have put me like literally right at max with so 8.6, 4.6.
Perfect shot.
Get in the hole. So that one was left.
Nice on.
Okay. In pro, I kept going right. That one, it went left. And I still had right spin on it.
Perfect shot.
He was close.
Birdie.
All right. Off to a good start. We'll get that dialed in a little bit, hopefully, for the remaining rounds. Okay, so this is going to be, I'm going to try the Cataclysm, even though it's only a level 2. Accuracy isn't too terrible, but the ball guideline's only 2.4. But it's got good top and backspin, so we're gonna give this a go. So max top 3 left for the drive with a 10% downhill. And this is, again, like blue ring, half in the rough on the drive. And I have Ren written. Get that G in there. I might need a bit of extra top spin, since I'll be like 4 yards short
Great shot.
on my second shot. It's like Tommy used a Cat 5, but it's only 2 top spin, which is why I'm going to give the Cat 2 a try. It's 4 yards shorter than a Cat 5, but alright, so we got max top and 3 left. And we're going to go 8.4 is 4.6 rings.
Great shot.
Could not hit it great right. That is not, Yeah, you can't hit it great right. Dummy. I was even thinking, like, if you're going to miss it great left.
Great shot.
Well, at least my man's going to solidify me a birdie, I guess.
Great shot.
You know, making a mistake on the second hole kind of sucks. It doesn't really leave you
Eagle.
doesn't leave you much room for error the rest of the way through. I'd rather make a mistake on, a later hole rather than this early on. Clear 7-2 3-7.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, ridiculous on my part, because it popped into my head when I only put 3 bars of left spin on it. I was like, ooh, that means you really cannot hit it great right. And then what do? I go and hit it great right. It's just like in my my golf game in real life. It's like, oh, trouble right, don't go right. And then what do? You go right. Because now that's what's in your head, instead of the safe shot is to be left, so go left, and then, you know what I mean. I hate missing shots, especially when I hit it great and not perfect. I'm fine with missing shots if I set it up wrong, but I hate missing my timing, just kind of drives me crazy. But then the other reason that it kind of upsets me is I didn't get a chance to try the Cataclysm shot. So now I don't know, if that's going to work for me, supposing I make the opening round. Anyway, so moving on. We'll go back to this bag. We're going to go with the Kingmaker, Sniper, and then we're going to go 10% downhill. Oh, I forgot to clear that, huh? Maybe that's why. But we're going to go for the rough bump. And the white ring is going to be at the rough fairway line with half of the blue ring in the sand. And then we're going to do 3/4 of a ball of curl to the right, which I forgot to write down, but 1 bar top spin, max right spin. So white ring there, half of the blue ring in the sand. We're going 1 top and max right. And then we got 7.3. It's going to be 7.9. So there's 5, 6, 7.9-ish. 3/4 of a ball curl. Yeah.
Great shot.
And great left, so yeah, we'll take it.
Nice on.
Yeah, I mean that is the way it goes, Jens, right? I mean, you start telling yourself the wrong thing, and then that's, the subconscious takes over, and exactly. I mean, that's exactly what I just did. I was like, 3 bars of left spin, that doesn't afford you much of a, great proof to the right.
Perfect shot.
And then I did exactly like you said, tensed up and,
Nice on.
got kind of anxious on the release point, and
Birdie.
I mean, I honestly don't think it's going to hurt. It just doesn't, again, it doesn't afford me any more screw-ups, I don't think. I think I'm going to need at least 11 or 12 to move on. At least I hope that's what I get to move on. $8.9.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well. I guess in Tommy's guide for expert, he showed 2 ways to play it: the rough bump, or playing off to the right and letting the slope bring it back down to the hole. But I think I like the rough bump better. This guy is just gonna have all kinds of trouble. Like we were saying yesterday, Jens, left is not the way to play this hole. Thanks. Yeah, you know, it gives you a little bit of the confidence and back that I kind of lost there in the on the horrible drive. Ooh, a platinum chest. Let me go back and get the 12 hours. Yeah, that puts me okay. We'll get the silver chest going. All right, so now this is the one where why do I keep? All right, now I'm just being an idiot and clicking anything. This is the one where we want to go with a Titan ball because we need the power 3, but we don't want to reduce the wind too much. So this is going to be max OP, no curl, max top, max left, and kind of, you know, aim there for it to hopefully get on the green. He did show a shot where he used the Berserker and basically flew it over the rough on the you know, over to the green, and but I'm not spending Zerks. Isn't Herb a guy that's usually on a on some streams? Herb Streeter, like RJ's streams, I think.
Great shot.
One, two, three.
Perfect shot.
Huh. Hey Karen, how's it going? Well, that was a bit disappointing.
Perfect shot. Eagle.
One, two, three.
Great shot.
Hmm.
Nice on.
At least he got the, well, I mean, either way, I was making birdie there, I guess, but... Nice, Karen. Good job. All right, moving on. So here's another one with a with a try for the Cataclysm for the second shot, and 10% downhill. Red ring slightly in rough, max curl, max top, max left, 10% downhill. And we got 8.1, so 4.4 rings.
Perfect shot.
All right, that works. I'm doing pretty good, Karen. How about yourself? I played my first, or my mini account, my old account, in Pro already, and yeah, I mean, definitely could have been better. Finished at -10, so it should get me qualified, but missed a couple of shots, and so far on this my expert account, 4 under through 4. So nothing special or spectacular here. I missed my drive on number 2, which hurt for max backspin 4 right, but I don't think I have, yeah. Eight 8.4, 4.3. So, yeah, I mean, all I'm trying to really do is, get qualified, especially with this account. I just want, again, make the weekends, and hopefully, with the expert Torn 9 chests, I'm just hoping to build my clubs up faster than playing in pro tournaments. Is he doing some kind of slice shot? I guess so. Wow, that's kind of incredible in a way. -3 through 6 holes and made it. Jeez.
Perfect shot.
Go in. Woo!
Eagle.
All right. That helps. That makes me that definitely helps. Makes me feel a little bit better about possibly qualifying now. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even thinking that, tiebreaker could come into play. Your qualifying round could come into play as a tiebreaker in the opening round, which could hurt you from advancing.
Great
So
shot.
yeah, that does suck.
Nice on.
So yeah, I mean, like as it is right now, I'm one shot off, which definitely was the missed drive on hole number 2. But yeah, all right, moving on, moving on. We're gonna go to hole number 6 with the sniper. So let's make sure we got the sniper. Kingmaker. We're gonna do the rough bump, 20% downhill. No spins whatsoever. No top, no back. Just like in pro. No top, no back, no right, no left. We're gonna do the rough bump, and we're gonna aim right at the pin with the rough bump. %20 downhill.
Great shot. Nice on.
Well, -14 is like, I don't know. -12 is considered par. So a -14 is like shooting 2 under, really. I mean, when it comes down to it, you just played well. That's all. That's all that means. Why people care about what divisions people play in is beyond me. 10.5. Oof. People play in the divisions that they feel comfortable in, but that they also feel that their clubs are go in. That their clubs are in line with. To me, that's the biggest thing. Um, play in the division that you're most comfortable in, and the division that you think your clubs are most in line with. Other than that, I don't know. It kind of drives me crazy. Like I said, I mean, I have a guy in my clan who has mostly maxed out clubs, and he has not been able to qualify in pro. So he's playing rookie, you know?
Birdie.
It's ridiculous. 8.5. Ugh.
Perfect shot.
Well, that didn't work. For just taking a guess, and wow, why didn't that work? Oh, because in with tournament wind, it's headwind, not tailwind. That was rough. Trying the rough bump. Yeah, if you're
Great shot.
sandbagging, you've already played, expert tournaments and shit like that.
Nice on.
That's vulturing. That's sandbagging. That's, you know, I don't agree with. But if, like I said, if you're like, like the guy in my clan who has had a hard time, qualifying for pro, then why would you continue to play pro if you're not having fun at that level? So I don't know. It seems like we get into this conversation like every tournament, but that's just my opinion. All right, let's move on to the next one. So we're gonna be Kingmaker, Extra Mile, Thorn. So we can leave this bag go. And the Kingmaker. And then what we're going to do is play 4.5 top spin, max left spin, 10% downhill. And about a half a ball of curl to the left. I got Tiger again. Ooh, why? Okay.
Great shot.
Is he trying to? I don't know what he's trying here. To get to the other fairway? No, just as far down as he can. Okay. Kind of risky to go that far, or to 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Yeah, so and max. So 7.9. It's 4.3.
Great shot.
Should be okay. Yeah, I mean, he went a little bit further than I did, but he took a way riskier route than I did. So, I guess maybe with a katana, that's how you have to go about it, but I don't know. I'm still kind of new to expert, so I'm gonna spend some of my Kingmaker or reskinned Kingmakers just to get used to playing in expert. And once I get more comfortable, then I'll start, kind of trying katanas and maybe some other balls, katanas and quasars and stuff like that.
Perfect shot. Eagle.
Well, he pulled off my shot, bastard. Get in. Yes. Woo! Yeah, Jens, that'll hold up in court. Thanks, Karen. Thanks, Jens. So, just for future reference, this is probably the last tournament that I'll be playing my qualifying round and my opening rounds around this time of the day, since the new job is going to be after my first week. I'll be working 7 to 3:30. So I'm gonna have to start doing like evening streams. 6.9. But I may do my weekend rounds in kind of in the mornings or whatever. So oh yeah, Karen, I did. I got yesterday I had my second interview, and I basically it was just filling out paperwork and then making me an offer, and then me accepting. So I start on Monday. I actually had to go take my drug test today, which I'll pass. I don't take any drugs, so my time right now is 2:22 p.m. I'm in the Eastern time zone of the United States. So, yeah, I'll be working till 3:30 ish. So, and it takes me about. I mean, so I live in Pittsburgh, and just to give you an idea of, commutes. My new job is it's 12 miles away from me, but it takes me 45 minutes to get there and 45 minutes to get back, just because of traffic and everything like that. So, but yeah, so, I'll probably try. I know I saw yesterday, like, James was on and Santos was on, and everybody seems to jump on around 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Try to sneak in between some of the guys. But I'll probably still try to do my weekend rounds, in the afternoon, on Saturdays and Sundays. That way I know, at least for the weekend, I'm not stepping on anybody. But, due to work and everything like that, I don't expect, if I start doing evening streams for qualifiers and opening rounds, to get many viewers while I'm streaming. I mean, even now there's only the two of you plus one other. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on. So we got the par 3 here, sniper. I'm gonna be okay. So sniper, kingmaker. I understand, people watching the streamers that they've been watching well before they ever found me. But if I can get views after the fact, but before people play their rounds, and they can gain some insight, or get some help from that, All right, so this is going to be 5 back, 2, 3, 4, 5 back, 2 left, and then we're going to put the blue ring on the top of the bunker there and aim slightly right of the pin. And then we got 35% downhill and 8, 10.7.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Huh. Okay. Hey, what's up, Brett?
Great shot.
Yeah, I think so, Jens. But you know, um, I don't want, you know, people that um, people that have been streaming and have a following to lose viewers to, you know, someone like me that's new. But I'm not going to stop streaming because of that. Like, I enjoy, you know, putting my content out there for people to see, and like I said, hopefully learn off of, and um, you know, even if it's learning what not to do, because I make a, you know, a blunder of some sort. All right, so you know, if I can tell you what the adjustments should be, but not pull them off, you know, and then you get the, you know, take those adjustments and pull the shot off, and then you know, mission accomplished. You know, just trying to give people, you know, the best kind of the best ways to play some of these. So by getting that eagle there on hole 7 got me back my one shot that I was off on with everyone else. So that's a good thing. And then we'll just, you know, hopefully get this qualified and work on making some other shots. So this, we're gonna go no elevation adjustment, and we're gonna go max top and 1 bar of right spin, which may actually even get knocked down to 0 side spin, but we're still going to go max top spin, 10%, or no elevation adjustment. What's up, Nerdo? Yeah, I saw your stream, Brett. You did a good job with it. Even though you made some mistakes, the stream was informative. You know, you knew what you did wrong, and you know, and then like you said, your comments. You know, yeah. I mean, and you said that was what, the first time you were streaming and playing. So
Great shot.
I totally understand how nerve-wracking that can be for your first time. Um, So you did a good job with it, though. All right, so max top, one right, 7.7 is 3.8.
Perfect shot.
Get through. Just barely. I might not need to. I might need to push that back forward. So I might. What was my wind on that? 7.7. So I probably. See, and I have written down if it's less than 8 miles an hour, go with a Titan. So I probably should have gone with a Titan on that. But I probably also could have pushed forward, a half a ring to a ring.
Perfect shot.
Thanks, Nardo. Yeah, I'm doing all right today. I got, -10 on my pro account that didn't qualify yesterday. And I think I'm on track for what, a -12 maybe, if I can figure out how to get an eagle here. So 9.1, 10%, 5.1 rings. And yeah, the job hunting is over. I actually started a new job on Monday, so I appreciate the sentiment there on the job hunting. Thanks, Karen. Thanks, Nardo. Yeah, looking forward to it. It's going to be an interesting new adventure, I guess. Something that I haven't done, but in uh, in a field that I've been pretty much in for a good many years.
Eagle.
Yeah, and the job is actually doing cost estimates for buildings, and the company actually provides doors, so a lot of new doors. Yeah, right. I couldn't have asked for a better metaphor. Cost estimating new doors for construction, opening new doors for me. Brett, if you're asking if I do, I do. It's actually the first name is Ditto and the last name is Head. Oh, let's see what this one does. Ooh. DJ Nerdo, okay. All right, so yeah, made the eagle there on the last. Finished at -12. So I'm happy with that after blowing my tee shot on number 2 and knowing I didn't have much margin of error for the rest of the round. I'm happy with the -12 there. Okay, I'll check that as soon as I get off here. I know I missed something up here from Jens. Okay, I like fun and James too. I kind of tend to agree. That's why I started playing the music because it seemed like people like that, but it seems more so that people don't like the music. So, all right, let me get that one too. What is it? BJ DUBBY. But I still watch James. I like James. He's a funny guy. So like we were saying, Jens, the other day about Neo and his Kerr, and then now you got James with his coil. It's coil, which makes me laugh every time he says it. But okay, yeah, I'll keep an eye out for the friend requests on Facebook. I have to admit, I'm not very astute when it comes to Facebook. I don't use it personally. I just use it kind of for gaming stuff, like this, so that I can switch between accounts quickly and you know. I think when you start the game, you get like a free platinum chest or something for logging in through Facebook. So I'll learn my way around it here as as I get more into it. So anyway, there's the card again. I'm gonna end the stream there. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I know even the few minutes that you caught at the end, some of you, or Jens who caught me right from the beginning. I appreciate you hanging out with me, spending your time with me. Good luck everybody on your rounds if you haven't qualified yet, or if I don't hear from you before you start your opening round. Good luck in your opening rounds. Let's go for gold in this major and get one of those nice fancy banners, or at least the weekend, and still get one of those kind of fancy banners. So anyway, I said if you like the content, hit that thumbs up for me. I'd appreciate it. If you're new here, you like the content, and you want more of it, hit that subscribe button for me. If not, I do appreciate you stopping by, checking out the video. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.